Hi boys and girls, in this video I will be doing today's math lesson with you. We are going to be doing 16.3 and 16.4 today, where we will learn more about pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. So if you open up your math books to this page here, it is page 601, and at the top it says count on by dimes and pennies. So just as a quick reminder, right here, I'm going to put down here for you, our penny, which is our copper coin, is worth 1 cent. Our nickel, which is our second largest silver coin, is worth 5 cents. The dime is that teeny tiny, the smallest of our coins. It is silver and it is worth 10 cents. So we have 1, 5, 10, and then the quarter is worth 25 cents. So today we're going to be looking at those quarters and practicing counting up more amounts of money. So it says Tyler has 2 dimes and 3 pennies. So here we see his 2 dimes and his 3 pennies. Andy has 3 dimes and 2 pennies. So how much does each person have? So looking here, we can see Tyler's 2 dimes. He has 10, 20 cents in dimes. And now that we're at 20, we can count on 21, 22, 23. Looking at Andy's coins, he has 1, 2, 3 dimes. So we can count 10, 20, 30. And then we can count on 31, 32. So Tyler has 23 cents and Andy has 32 cents. Looking down at our first practice problem, underneath each dime, we're going to count on. So the first dime is 10 cents. Under the second dime, we would have 20 cents, 10, 20, then 30, 40. So 4 dimes, that's 10, 10, 10, and 10 equal, whoops, sorry about that, 10, 20, 30, 40, and then we have 3 pennies, 1, 2, 3, so we say 41, 42, 43. So here we have 43 cents. Turning to the top of the next page, we have 1 dime, which is 10 cents, and then 1, 2, 3 pennies, which are each worth 1 cent, so we say 10, 11, 12, 13 cents. Down here, number 3, we have 2 dimes. So the first dime and the second dime, so that's 10 cents, then 20 cents. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more, so we say 21, 22, 23, and 24 cents. So in the bank, 24 cents. A good way to think about this is like when we're in our classroom and we're counting the 10 frames, right? And we count the full 10 frames, but then as soon as we get to a 10 frame that isn't full anymore, we can't keep counting by tens. We have to switch and start counting by 1. So it's the same thing here. We can count by tens as long as it's a dime worth 10, but then once we get to pennies, we have to switch to counting by 1. So we say 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Looking down here at number 4, it says, who has between 20 and 30 cents? So between means in the middle. So it will be more than 20, but less than 30. We want to know who has the amount in between that. So Mary is our first box. She has 3 dimes and 4 pennies. So 3 dimes would be 10, 20, 30, plus 4 more would be 31, 32, 33, 34 cents because we have dime, 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 penny, 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 penny. So it's 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So it can't be Mary because she has more than 30. Jada has 2 dimes, so dime, dime, and 5 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we count up what Jada has, sorry about that. If we count up what Jada has, we have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 cents. So 25 fits. It's more than 20 and less than 30. So we know Jada is a possible answer. And then the last one is 3 dimes, 10, 20, 30, and 1 penny, which is 31 cents. That's too much. So our answer for that one, boys and girls, who has between 20 and 30, it would be Jada with 25 cents. So here you can put 34, 25, 31, and then put Jada, this Jayda on the line. Okay, what are two different ways to make 40 cents with pennies and dimes? Well, there's way more than just two ways, but we could say 10, 20, and then 20 pennies would be 40. We could say 10, 20, 30, and 10 pennies would be 40. So there's lots of different ways that we could come up with 40 cents. Going on to the next page, let's go down to the practice part. For this first one, we have 10, and then we count on 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cents total. So they put 15 cents in the bank. Here we have 3 tens. See that? 10, 20, 30, and one more would be 31. So you can put 10, 20, 30, and one more makes 31 cents. So you put 31 cents in the bank. Going on to the top of the next page, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dimes. So we can count 10, 20, 30, 40. Now, as soon as we get to the pennies, we can't keep counting by tens, just like if it was full 10 frames. If it's not full, we can't call it 10. So we say 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 41, 42. So 42 cents all together. Looking down at number 2, we have 2 tens, so that's 20, 10, 20, and then 21, 22, 23, 24 cents. You can put 24 in the bank. All right. We are going to skip the problem solving and write about it because we are going to go into the next section now. We did 16.3. Now we're going to look at 16.4, where we work on not just dimes and pennies, but quarters and nickels as well. So let me pull up 16.4 and we'll count on by, dimes and nickels. So we just worked on counting by dimes and pennies where we have tens and ones. Now we're going to see what happens if we go from tens to nickels, which are fives. So we know to count by fives, we could say 5, 10, 15, 20. And we know to count by pennies, we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're going to see what happens when we have dimes, which are 10, and nickels, which are 5. So here it says Pat has 4 dimes and 2 nickels. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dimes. So that's a dime, a dime, a dime, a dime, and then 2 nickels, which are each worth 5. So now we count 10, 20, 30, 40. We can't say 50 yet because this is not another 10. It's only 5. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Now we start counting by fives. 45, 50. So all together we have 50 cents. Okay, now let's look down at some of the practice ones. Here for number 1, they put the answers in there for you. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's 35 cents. So let's take a look at number 2. Number 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dimes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. And then we have 1 nickel, which is worth 5 cents. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, plus 5 more would be 45 cents. So after you write 10, 20, 30, 40, and 45, you can put 45 cents in the wallet. If you turn the page now, looking at the top of the next page, here we have 1, 2 dimes. So that's 2 tens, 1, 2 tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4 nickels. So that's 4 fives. So to count these up, we would say 10, 20. Now we can't say 30 yet because this is not another 10. We have to start counting by 5. So we say 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And we have 40 cents in our wallet for number 3. Number 4 here says Meg has 4 coins. She wants to buy some cherries. How much more money does Meg need? So looking here, the cherries cost 45 cents. So Meg needs 45 cents. So let's figure out how much money Meg has, and then we can subtract to figure out the difference so we know how much more she needs. So here we see 1, 2, 3 dimes. So that's 3 tens. And then 1 nickel. So 1 5. So if we count these up, we have 10, 20, 30. Now we can't say 40 because we're not counting tens anymore. So 10, 20, 30. Now we have to say 35. So now we know that she has 35 cents, but she needs 45 to buy the cherries. So if we subtract what she needs from what she already has, that will tell us how much more she needs. So if I have 5 and I take away 5, I have 0. And if I have 4 and I take away 3, I have 1. So she needs 10 more cents or 1 more dime in order to get enough to buy the cherries. Okay, down here, the right about it, it says Anna has a group of coins on her desk. Tell how she can count to find out the total. Remember, we should always start with the bigger, not size, but amount. So 10, even though it's a smaller coin, it's worth more. So we start with the tens. She has 2 tens here, 1, 2, and then she has 2 nickels. So 10, 20, 25, 30. 30 cents. Always start with the bigger amount first and then add in the smaller amounts. Okay, going down to the next page, we have the first one done for us. So let's take a look at number 2. Here we have 2 dimes and 2 nickels. So that's 2 tens and 2 fives. So we count 10, 20, 25, 30. So 30 cents. And you can write that out, 10, 20, 25, 30. Okay, let's take a look at number 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dimes or 5 tens. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dimes and then 1 5 or 1 nickel. So what you should write in there would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now we can't put 60 because this isn't a 10. We go from 50 to 55. And in your purse, you can put 55 cents or wallet. Okay, going on to the top of the next page, we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35 cents. So you can write that out. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. And 35 cents would go in your wallet. Number 2, there's 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. 40 cents in the wallet. And remember, if I'm going too quickly, you can pause at any time so you can catch up. Number 3 here says Hal has 4 dimes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 dimes. Jake has the same amount of dimes and 3 more nickels. So he has 10, 20, 30, 40 in dimes, but he has 3 nickels. So how much money does Jake have? He has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55 cents. Okay. All right, kiddos, we're going to stop there for today. We will work more on this next week, so don't worry if it still feels a little tricky for you. We're just getting introduced to learning about counting coins, so I know I went a little bit quickly through some of these problems. If you're kind of overwhelmed or feeling like it's a little tricky, don't worry. We'll keep working at it, and I know you'll get it, okay? Bye, boys and girls.